Alright everybody, welcome to L&B Exotics. My name is Jay, and this week's video is kind of going to be bouncing around a little bit. I don't have a set plan of any in particular species, so I kind of, whatever you get this week is kind of whatever you get. But hopefully y'all like it, and I'll see you on the other side. So, one of the best parts about doing cages is having infinite amount of cinder blocks, rocks, and all kinds of spare stuff lying around the property, because over here, when you make a new cage, you can use it for hides and whatnot. Like I have this one right here for the dragon. Now, I've just set up another little hide. Makes it so much easier, especially when you're having cages outside. Okay, so it's not done. On the front side and on the back side, I want to put netting like this. But for now, it gets him outside. So this is the Zero bearded dragon and his outside enclosure. For now, until he gets bigger and he'll need an upgrade. But by then I'll have something a little bit better. He ain't too terribly big at the moment, just about as big as my hand that he wants to bite. But that's Quicksilver, everybody. Okay, here we have Athena. After a few days of trying to refuse food, she is on the run to try to get somewhere. Now, every time I do go in here, she is hissy and pissy. She does not want to get back, and she is really, really active, so I think she's uncomfortably pregnant. Unfortunately, I'm keeping her in a smaller tub just because I don't know exactly what to expect. So this way, if I do see her eggs, I'm easier to see them and easier to maneuver her in. Now, I've tried feeding her the past 3 days, and she does not want to eat, and she never, ever refuses food. So, I'm hoping, because it looks like there's a lump here, a lump here, and a lump here. And I know I'm not seeing things, but I can see at least 3, maybe 4 lumps, and she hasn't eaten, and well, she didn't eat last week either, so almost 2 weeks now she's refusing food. So, let's hope. Okay, we're going to attempt to do this with this snake. I would prefer a camera person, but yes. So, basically all I'm trying to do is turn her friendly. But here's also the issue, that we do have mice in the room and rats in the room, so that does put a play in it. And it is also feeding day. So I wanted to sit here and handle her a little bit before I fed her. But yes, this is Esme. For those of you who do not know Esme, go ahead and watch Area Reptiles. I will have to put a link in the description to this video, of the video where she tagged me. I was at Steve's facility, and sure enough, he had blessed me with this snake. But at the same time, when I was handling her and everything, she had just tagged me, and she would not let go. It took us 20 minutes from the time she tagged me, the clip stopped, to the next clip where it showed, my tattoo crikey, and then my hand being bitten. So yeah, it took 20 minutes to a half hour to get her off. Now, I don't want her to bite me again, but I also do need to get her friendly. So, we're just handling her for a little bit beforehand, and then I will put some food in there. But I do not know which way she's going. Okay, she's deciding to go back into her cage herself. But yes, this is the beautiful Esme Super Pastel. No! Yep. You guys almost, dude. She had opened her mouth and went on me. Almost. That's the stuff I want to get on camera, but I don't want to be bitten. So, her time being handled is done. We are going to sit here and feed her. But yes, that close to getting bit. That close. Alright, so we have Athena here, a normal female, possible pregnant. We have down here Esme, who is nice and fat and happy. Okay. We have baby, het pied female, also nice and fat and happy. Okay. We have Odin, a bell bamboo phantom male who's also fat and happy. Gotta love when you see all your snakes nice, fat, and happy. Okay, so I have an Instagram. Okay, everybody should know that. There's a guy on there named Chucky. So done. And he has referred me to a new type of morph on every animal. So everybody goes wild type or normal. So we are going to be dubbing every normal as a super classic. Every other species has all these morph combos and everything. So yes, we are going to dub everything as a super classic now. I like that form. I like the way people say it. So if it's a normal corn snake, no, it's a super classic. Normal ball python, no, a super classic. Normal ball python or normal bearded dragon, no, it's going to be a super classic. He started it. So obviously he should get credit for it. So make sure you go check So Done on Instagram. Chucky. You type in So Done, you will find him. I can almost guarantee it. So wanted to put that out there. Say thank you for the new morph. Okay, I got my new light on and hopefully this will work for this. So a few weeks ago, probably about a month ago now, back on 4/19, so yeah, we're almost in 6th month of this year. So we had a little baby crested gecko, and I'm trying to show it to you guys, and they're being spazos. So there you go. Come on, buddy. There we go. No! Okay, this is not working out the way I wanted it to be. But yes, that was the baby that tried committing suicide multiple times. If you are a crested gecko breeder or breed any type of climbing geckos, you will understand they like to jump. They like to commit suicide. I do not know why. But this is the second. Right back into the cage. But sorry if the cameraing was quick and bad, but the babies are very hard to film. So most of you from my Instagram know Bubby. Bubby, say hi. Yes. But those are the baby crested geckos. Okay, everybody. This is Freya, so I might have to put her back at some point. But okay. So with all the geckos we're having, I'm going to be running a contest towards the end of the year. I'm giving you the notification of it now, simply because of the fact of the matter is you need to keep track on all my social medias, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube on how many babies geckos were hatching out here. I know I've released it a few times, and I do release pictures on almost every time that we have babies, so there's some sort of notification somewhere. And honestly, it's not just on one social media. I'm going to break it up. So, when it comes down to all the babies have hatched and all the we get all the eggs and all they all have hatched out, I'm going to start the contest, and the first person to get the number correctly, going to release where it's going to be held at, probably on my Facebook or my Instagram, because those are the two I use the most, is where the first person to get it will win a free crusted gecko. It's that simple. We'll have a couple that you can pick from. So that will be the first contest we will have here from L&B Exotics. And I wanted everybody to know that. Now, with that being said, over on my Facebook, go look up Jay Kennedy, and go join the group L&B Exotics. Go over to Instagram and follow L&B Exotics. Both of those I do lives. Wednesday is Facebook Live, and Sunday night is Instagram Live. Then the TikTok is also L&B. You can find me L&B everywhere. And just make sure you keep track, because I would love somebody to definitely win a free crusted gecko. Not her, but one, possibly, if she decides to give me eggs this year, but she hasn't. Breeding her with a second male. But if you like the content we're putting out here on YouTube, make sure you go over and hit the subscribe button and ring that post notification bell so you never miss when I upload. If you like the video, it would be greatly appreciated if you go over and like it. I know she would appreciate it very much. And go over in the comments and let me know your favorite gecko, morph, just regular gecko, any kind of gecko, even if it's not even in the pet trade. Even if we can't breed it yet, or we don't have access to it. It could be an extinct species of gecko that we have. Go and let me know, because I would definitely like to know what your favorite gecko is. Mine, honestly, is a lychee. At the moment. But in reality, I think I love all my geckos. So, thank y'all. Until next week, have a great weekend.